Welcome back to the channel, coin lovers and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic coins in American history, the Liberty 1 cent from the year 1998. You might know it better as the Lincoln penny, but trust me, there's so much more to this little coin than meets the eye. If you've ever found one in your pocket, you could be holding onto a hidden gem worth way more than just a cent. So, sit tight as we explore its rich history, its fascinating design, mintage numbers, and its surprising value in today's coin market. Let's go back a little. The Liberty 1 cent, more commonly known as the Lincoln cent, was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Up until then, most coins showcased Lady Liberty or allegorical figures. Fast forward to 1998. This year's penny still carried the classic portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. On the reverse side, it displayed the Lincoln Memorial, a design created by Frank Gasparro that had been in use since 1959. This design was used from 1959 all the way to 2008 before being replaced in 2009. While the 1998 Lincoln cent may look simple, it represents a century-long legacy of American coinage and a snapshot of monetary history that's still alive in our pockets. Now let's break down the design. On the obverse side, you'll see Abraham Lincoln facing right. Just above his head is the phrase, "In God We Trust." To the left of Lincoln, you'll find the word Liberty, and to the right is the year, 1998. Some coins also have a small mint mark under the year, either a D for Denver or no mint mark at all, which means it was minted in Philadelphia. Flip the coin, and you'll see the majestic Lincoln Memorial. Above the monument, you'll find the words United States of America, and just below that, the famous motto, E pluribus unum. At the bottom, in bold letters, it says 1 cent. The coin is made primarily of zinc with a thin copper coating, about 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. This composition has been standard since 1982 when copper prices made the older all-copper pennies too expensive to produce. Here's where it gets really interesting. In 1998, the US Mint produced a massive number of these pennies. Over 5.2 billion coins were minted at the Philadelphia Mint and about 5.0 billion at the Denver Mint. That's more than 10 billion pennies in total for just 1 year. It might seem like this makes the coin common and unremarkable, but not so fast. Even in such a huge mintage, certain errors and rare varieties can make specific coins highly valuable to collectors. Let's talk about what really makes the 1998 Liberty 1 cent exciting: rare errors and special variants. Point 1 of the most famous is the 1998 wide AM variety. In this version, the letters A and M in America on the reverse are spaced farther apart than usual. This is a major minting error and a highly desirable collectible. Normally, in pennies from 1993 to 2008, the A and M are very close together, almost touching. But a small batch of 1998 pennies were struck with a proof die, creating the wide AM reverse. If you happen to find one of these in your pocket change, it could be worth anywhere from $20 to $500 depending on the condition, and even more if it's graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC, and that's not all. Some 1998 pennies also have double die errors, where parts of the design appear double due to a misaligned die. These errors are rare and can fetch serious cash, $100 to $300 or more for well-preserved specimens. So what's the real value of a 1998 Liberty 1 cent coin today? Here's a breakdown: standard circulation penny in average condition, 1 cent uncirculated mint state condition, 10 cents to $1.001998 wide AM variety, $20 to $500 plus double die or other rare errors, $100 to over $1,000 depending on rarity and condition. And for collectors seeking graded coins, a MS68 red wide AM 1998 penny has sold for over $1,000 at auction. This just goes to show, even the most common-looking penny can hide immense value if you know what to look for. So how do you know if your 1998 penny is a hidden treasure? Examine the AM in America on the reverse. If there's a noticeable space, you might have a wide AM. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to inspect the lettering and features. Look for doubling on letters like Liberty, In God We Trust, or the date. If you're unsure, get the coin graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. This can greatly increase its resale value. To most people, a penny is just a penny, but to coin collectors and history buffs, a 1998 Liberty 1 cent could be a valuable piece of American heritage, or even a mini jackpot hiding in plain sight. So the next time you get change from the store, take a closer look. You just might discover a coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful or exciting, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring the bell for more awesome coin content. And hey, let us know in the comments, have you ever found a valuable penny in your pocket? Until next time, keep collecting, keep exploring, and always remember, every coin tells a story. Welcome back, coin lovers and history hunters. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the stories behind America's most fascinating coins. Today, we are diving deep into the story, significance, and secret value of the 2000 Liberty 1-cent coin. Yes, the humble penny that might just be worth far more than 1 cent in your pocket today. From history and minting secrets to high-value rare finds, we're breaking it all down. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's get into it. Part 1: History of the Liberty 1-cent coin, 2000. Let's start with a bit of historical background. The 2000 Liberty 1-cent coin is more formally known as the Lincoln cent, and it belongs to a coin lineage that began in 1909. The obverse side features President Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, and has remained relatively consistent since its debut, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. Now, you may be wondering, why is it called the Liberty cent? The word Liberty appears prominently on the obverse of the coin, just to the left of Lincoln's profile, a symbolic reminder of one of the founding principles of the nation. Every Lincoln penny proudly displays liberty to reflect the ideals of the United States. The reverse of the coin in 2000 still carried the Lincoln Memorial design, a design that started in 1959 and continued until 2008. The image of the Lincoln Memorial, complete with a tiny depiction of Lincoln seated inside, was created by Frank Gasparo, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint at the time. So, the 2000 Lincoln cent is part of the final decade of the Memorial reverse era, making it a significant coin for collectors today. Part 2: Minting and Circulation. In the year 2000, the U.S. Mint produced the Lincoln cent in 3 major facilities: Philadelphia Mint, No Mint Mark, Denver Mint with a D Mint Mark, San Francisco Mint-proof coins with an S Mint Mark. Now here's where it gets interesting. In total, more than 14 billion 1-cent coins were minted that year. That's right, over 5.5 billion from Philadelphia, 8.9 billion from Denver, and approximately 4 million proof coins from San Francisco. With such high mintage numbers, most of these coins are common in circulation. But here's the twist: not all 2000 pennies are created equal. Part 3: Rare variants and valuable EROS. Now let's talk value, and what makes some of these coins worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. There are a few error coins and rare variants that collectors go absolutely wild for. Wide AM Reverse Philadelphia Mint. This is the holy grail of 2000 Lincoln cents. Normally, the A and M in America on the reverse are very close together. But on certain coins, they appear widely spaced. This wide AM variety was intended for proof coins only, but a small number mistakenly made it into general circulation. Current value. Depending on condition, they can sell from $100 to over $600, with uncirculated examples reaching over $1,000 at auctions. Close AM proof reverse San Francisco Mint. Some proof coins from 2000 have a close AM design instead of the expected wide AM. Another notable error: these are less common but still attract premium value on the collector's market. Double die obverse. This error involves the doubling of letters or numbers on the obverse side, usually visible in the word Liberty or the date. 2000 inch. These are extremely rare but highly sought after, often selling for $150 to $500 or more. Off-center strikes and die cracks. Any dramatic minting errors like off-center strikes or retained die breaks can also command big money, depending on the severity and condition. Part 4: Current market value. Now let's answer the big question. What is the 2000 Liberty 1-cent coin worth today? For standard circulation coins, average circulated, still worth 1 cent, though some nice examples might go for 5 to 10 cents. To collectors looking to complete sets, uncirculated, mint state depending on the grade, can be worth $1 to $10 or more. MS65 and above, a high-grade example graded by PCGS or NGC, can sell between $25 and $100. But for rare variants like the 2000 wide AM, especially in mint state or proof condition, expect values from $100 to $1,000 plus depending on condition, rarity, and demand. Proof coins with deep cameo contrast can also fetch $5 to $50 or more if well preserved. Part 5: Should you keep or sell your 2000 Liberty cent? If you come across a 2000 penny, don't just toss it in your change jar. Check the spacing between the A and M in America. Any signs of doubling or die cracks the mint mark. And overall condition. If your coin is one of the error varieties or in exceptional condition, it might be worth getting graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Because that little copper piece could bring in some serious profit. OUTRO call TOACTION. So there you have it, the hidden story and value of the 2000 Liberty 1-cent coin. It's a piece of everyday pocket change with a rich history and surprising value that many overlook. If you learned something new, or if you're going to check your change jar tonight, give this video a thumbs up. Drop a comment if you found one of these valuable pennies or want me to cover another coin next, and remember, every coin has a story, and sometimes, even a single cent can be worth a fortune. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep collecting, keep learning, and keep the history alive.